Hey guys, this is Anthony with AZ Crap Shooters, back to you with another Ultimate Grim Reaper, but with a twist, a little bit of a tweak here. I'll get into how that works, but the original, just so you guys can remember, 200 lay on the 4 and 10 with 110 on the inside. And basically, you roll, puck, you're always on, so it doesn't matter where the puck is on or off. And if you hit a 4, you ladder up. So in this case, 200 would become 300 on both the 4 and 10, and then the inside would go from 110 or 100 up to 200. My tweak on that was instead of doing 100, I would still make the 6 and 8 proper and make them $30. So it would be 110 inside, and then 220, then 330, and so on, right? But that's basically how it worked. You just played with the dice. Puck didn't matter. You just hope that more 7s came than 4s and 10s. That's what you're kind of hoping on, which does make sense. But if you saw my original live, I got whacked like crazy on those 4s and 10s, and I busted, right? So what we're going to do here, this was actually recommended by a subscriber, so thank you very much, 1900 baby. He was like, hey, why not wait until the 4 and 10 show their faces? Once they do, then go out. Very interesting. Takes down the volatility a little bit, makes it a little bit lower because you're not out there the whole time. Might take a while. You might watch a lot of rolls go by. I get that. I think if I'm making $100 an hour, 150, 200, even $50 an hour, I can deal with low volatility. I'm fine with missing rolls. I'm good at talking with dealers. I'm good at talking with other patrons at the table. So that is not a big deal to me. I just have fun being out. I'm just that kind of person. So with that said, after this happens, or so once that 4 and 10 shows its face, that triggers to go ahead and get your 4 and 10 out, and then also get your inside places as well. So from there, wasn't really clear, but it seems like to me, again, to keep the volatility low, if you hit a 7, go ahead and pull everything off again. And then once that 4 and 10 show their face, go back out again, try to collect as much as possible before another 4 and 10 hits. So, all right, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. I did make one other tweak because I do like the gross profit of $100 each time. I know that with the VIG, that's going to change it up a little bit, but that means 210 on the 4 and 10 lay. Actually, well, not right now, 200, but it will be 210 instead of 200. The 10s, or I guess you could say the caps to the black chips, are going to follow the inside. So 210, you're going to have 110 here. 220, 320, 320, or 330, 430, 440, 540, and so on, right? So obviously the VIGs will get higher and higher. A little bit less profit on the 7 as you go up, but you're still profiting. Either way, that's how I'm going to run it. But let's go ahead and get a point, and let's just go on a roll, because again, we're not going to follow the puck. And there we go, right off the start. Got a hard 4. That's going to trigger us to go ahead and get our bets out there. So let's get that out there. Get the 110 inside. Each one of these will pay 35. These will pay 105 each. Again, that's 210, 110. Losing that, that's a profit of 100. So there you go. All right, so first hit, 5, 4, 9. Going to pay 35. It has to be kind of fast, guys, so just try to follow along as best as possible, but should pretty self-explanatory. Not a lot of moving parts on this one. 5, 3, 8 pays 35. 5, 1, 6 pays 35. So essentially, all our bets on the inside are paid for. 2, 1, 3, sauce all over the table, no harm, no foul. 4, 2, 6 pays 35. Again, we just keep doing this, rinse and repeat on that until we get a 7, or we have to go ahead, or until we have to ladder up. 5, 3, 9, 35. Or we have to ladder up by, because one of our 4s and 10s gets knocked off. So, 4, 3, 7. All right, so this is what's going to happen. Pull the 110 down. We are going to get paid 105 on each one of those. Gonna go ahead and rack that and then tell the dealer to go ahead and pull our 4 and 10 lays back down, please. And wow, right off the bat, the 4 shows its face again. 2-2, the ballerina, hard 4. Let's go ahead and get our bets back out there. Again, that's the trigger to get the bets back out. And let's roll. Got a 5-1-6. The mixer. There we go. 6-5, yo! Got a 3-1-4. All right, so got knocked off a 4, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna ladder up this time. Now, one could say, well, hey, didn't you get a good profit last time? Yeah, but we still didn't get $210 worth of profit. Close, but no cigar. So we're gonna go and ladder up to 320. Again, the cap, the reds, are gonna follow the inside bets on this press here. So pressing up 110 to 220, and that's the reason why we're going up to 320 on the lays. All right, dice are out. 6-1-7. That's going to get us paid. That is only one hit. So remember, every time you ladder up on that next ladder, you are going to, well, you're going to lose this, but on the ladder, you're actually going to stay at that level for 3 hits. That includes a 7. The only time that that changes when you get 3 hits, you come down back to the next step, or if you hit a 4 or 10, you go up. In this case, it's only one hit. We'll lose our 220 on the inside, but again, we got what, 320 out here? So that's 160 each. $160. $160. Go ahead and rack that up. Our rack is still looking good, but we're going to pull this down because again, the trigger is another 4 or 10 showing. So we got a 5-1-6, 4-1-5. And this is what I was talking about. It could be one of those, it is exciting because you got a lot of money out there. If you're worried about comps, this is actually going to get you some pretty good comps as well. You're going to have some, when you are playing and you have money out there. 5-3-8. But as you can see, a lot of missed rolls. I don't call them wasted rolls because you're also not getting whacked when something comes out. But it is a bit, one could see it as wasted rolls. Say, well, if I had my 110 inside, I'd be making all that money. Yep. You could also be losing money because, again, with the other option, which was way more volatile, I was hitting 4s and 10s like crazy, and I was getting taken off. So there we go, puppy paws, hard 10. That is going to be the trigger to get our 330 back out there, and then we're going to go ahead and give the dealer, 320 back out there. We're going to give the dealer 220 as well. Say, hey, put me up 220 inside. We'll do that. And again, we've already had one hit, which was the 7. And we got a 6-4-10. So we got to ladder up. Hold this 320 down. Now we'll go up to 430. $430. $430. And then we'll go up one more step here, another 110 inside. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, it's 430. I'm sorry, I think I said 440. And then 330 on the inside. All right, 6-1-7. All right, so it's going to trigger us to take everything down, but it's going to get us a win there. So we'll go ahead and pull the 330 down. We will go ahead and get paid here. 430 is going to pay 215 on each one of those. It's 215 there. Another 215 there. Stack, rack that up. And then pull these down. Tell the dealer, go ahead and give me my lays back. And we got a 549, 527. Again, that's not a trigger. 213. And the only trigger is going to be, this is exactly 314. I'm going to give the dealer our set back. Boom. There you go. And we're going to give the dealer 330. Say, hey, go ahead and put me in for 330 inside. There's 330. So as you can tell, you're still getting a lot of action. You're not like totally out of the game. Man. This might be one of those things where you read the table and you're like, man, every time a 7 hits and we go out there, we end up getting one more. It's almost like getting a PSO. All right, we're going to lose the 430. So now, we got to go up to 540. Here we go. 540. 540. Now we need a little bit of a run of some hits and then some 7s. We need to come down. All right. 440 inside. All right. Dice are out. 639. Okay. That is going to pay 140. Okay. So we've got 100 on there. Pay 140. You also got to pay attention to your rack. As you're going along, especially with these higher amounts and you're getting hit, pay attention to what you got in the rack and what you're getting paid. Whew, man, this is rough. Whack the 4. And do we got enough to go back out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 5. Pull back out one more time. 540. Let's go. Now, obviously, that's not exact. We should have gone up again, but this is another reason why I think 2,500 is not enough for this particular strategy, even on low volatility. As you can tell, you're going up quite a bit. 516, it's going to pay 140. See if we can get some hits. Bring this money back to us. All right. 415, another 140. That's 2 hits. Okay. Aces in both places. 639, perfect. We get paid 140. All right, so that allows us to finally come down a step. Felt like we were climbing forever. So we'll take down 110 inside here. And we'll take down another level here. Back down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 430 on each one. There we go. Now let's see if we can keep this rolling, right? Ooh. All right, boxcars. Aces, man, both ends of the spectrum there. ATS folks are happy. 527. All right, so we're gonna lose the 330. And 1, 2, 3, 4 30s. Gonna pay 215 for each of those. 215. 215. And rack that up. And then tell the dealer, go ahead and give me those lays back. That 7 triggered us to pull everything back down. So let's go and get a check of where we're at. Again, at this level, we want to see. So, and we were at 430 on that, so let's see where we're at right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 15, 16, 17. 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's 2,000. So we're at about 2,100 right now, which isn't horrible. Oh, about 2,160. We're not that far away from where we need to be. We just gotta hope that we can keep up a little bit of a run here and get back on the board. So, all right. So again, we're only down about a little less than $400. 6,410, an immediate 330. Give that to the dealer, say, put me up outside and then put these lays out there. I'm sorry, put me up inside and then put these lays out there. So 330 inside. Lays. Let's go. Boxcars. And 213, the shocker. 415, perfect. 75 is going to pay 105. One hit. 426, $90 is going to pay 105. And one more. Aces. 6-5 yo. 6-5 yo. 527. Man, that's pretty sweet. All right, so we're gonna lose at 330. That's actually 3 hits though. So next time we come back out, we're gonna come back out at 220 inside. These again are gonna get paid $215 each. There we go. 215 there. 215 there. All right, so that's another 100. So if you really think about it, we were down just over 300. We just made up 300, a little over 300. So we are back to, probably real close to being back at base, right? So I'm gonna bring these out to 320, which is where we need to be anyways. For the next lays, I'll just put those out right now. Have those prepped and ready to go. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 15 plus 640. That's what, 2140, 22, 23, 2350, plus this. So we're actually just under 2,500 right now. Technically speaking, and actually this is what I'm gonna do, we're just under that number. So if we get one hit at the next level, I will come all the way back down to where we need to be, because we don't need to be at this high. All right. 325. So now we wait for the trigger, which just came. So here we go. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Let's go and get our lays out there. I'm nervous. And the reason why I'm nervous, though, is because, there we go, because we're so close to goal. Some would say, well, if you're so close to goal, that's 220. I just gave the dealer 220. Sorry. If you're so close to goal, then why not just come all the way back down? Yeah, you know what? I'm here to win money, right? There's 35. Actually, 8 hard 8. Actually, we had 60 out there, so that's going to pay 75 for 5. 75 for 5. We're still going to be short just a little bit. I think what we can do here, one more hit. Fingers crossed. 415. Awesome sauce, guys. That is just what the doctor ordered. $1. We are now back at where we need to be. So let's go ahead and pull this down back to 110 inside. The reason why we're gonna do that is because, again, we're pretty much back at base. We're gonna pull this down to the 210 inside, or 210 on the lays. There we go. and 437. So lose this. 110. These are gonna get paid 105 each. There we go. That was a little bit of a fight there, right? Right, guys? Yep, it definitely was. So let's go ahead and pull these down here. Wait for another trigger. 6-5 yo. 426. 6-3 Nina 9. 628. 549. 538. And these are where you're going to be like, man, 639. So I'm going to get out there and bet. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. That's not the point of this one. The point of this one is to say, hey, this is low volatility. 617, not a trigger. Supposed to be low volatility. Got a little crazy there. We hit a lot of 4s and 10s. Again, my random Randy likes to throw those 4s and 10s. Another 527. I think that's probably going to be a winner on the line, actually. Hard 8. The Donnie and Marie. 6, 4, 10. There we go. There's a trigger. So 210 there. 110 inside. I'm going to take this out of my rack here. There's 110. And let's go ahead and see if we can get some hits here. 639. 35. And then a 437. All right. I'm gonna cash these, and it's 100 in red for one black chip here. Okay. So we're gonna pull this down. I think at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. We're about 20 minutes, actually over 20 minutes. So sorry about the length of time, guys. These are gonna get paid 105 each. But I think this is a cool strategy again. I think it's low volatility. I think my table, I think in real life, yeah, you're going to hit some 10s and some 4s, but I think, you know, we had a crazy amount here today. All right, so let's go ahead and count this up. This is stacked here. There we go. So that's 2,000. That's a full stack. That's 2,500. So that's our buy-in right there, guys. We got 1, 2. We got 100 here. Get a black chip, there's 3. Get a green chip for these reds. So got 1, 2, 3. So right here, you guys, we got 2,500. That's our buy-in. We got 1, 2, 3, 50, 55. So what do I think about this? I think this actually, if you're wanting to play the strategy, I think this is a good way to go. I think it's a lot of waiting. There could be a lot of waiting, actually. Sometimes those 4s and 10s just don't roll, but sometimes the 6s and 8s don't either, right? And sometimes the 4s and 10s roll a lot. So I think you could be bored. I also think you could be stressed. I think it's a good strategy overall, nonetheless, no matter what. The Ultimate Grim Reaper, I think, is awesome. I think this low volatility version is pretty cool. So 1900, baby, great job of catching that, kind of saying, hey, I think you could maybe go this route. Does cause a lot more or a lot less volatility. Obviously, my table tonight was a little crazy, but as you can tell how resilient this thing is. It is a math game. You want to pay attention to your rack. You want to pay attention to what's going on. But, I mean, again, resiliency. I mean, look how many times we picked off that 4, that 10. Even one time, we couldn't even ladder up on our 4 and 10 because we were down to the nitty-gritty, basically almost the felt of our rack, right? So, again, I give this one 2 thumbs up. Good job, Waylon. I think also good job, 2 thumbs up to 1900, baby. I think it was a good tweak. I think this is something that I would play. I think I would probably want to go to the casino with a little bit of a bigger bankroll, so I'm not strapped if this kind of thing happens. But at the same time, I think it's a good way to play. I think it's a good way to make some quick cash as well, especially at this level, depending on what you're trying to go in for. If you're trying to go in for a couple $100s, you could do that within just a few rolls, 3 or 4 hits, and then a 7 out, and you're done for the night. So either way, good strategy. Guys, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Don't hit it twice, hit it once. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you have any other tweaks or any suggestions for this strategy or anything else you guys want to see, let me know. I do have some other things coming out with the other series, some other episodes, so working on that. But I appreciate you guys if you stayed this whole time. It did go a little longer than I would have, what I wanted or what I was thinking, but I think it needed to do it. I think it needed to show the resiliency, and I think it did just that. So again, guys, thank you very much for showing up. And again, anytime you're at the casino or anywhere you're at, any table game you're playing, bring the heat to the table.